In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with all of you how to find the best stocks to invest in for the year 2023, step by step. Joe, now before we even begin, you're going to need the right tools for this, all right? So if you are new to investing and you haven't done so already, you haven't have this platform that you see here. This is Think or Swim TD. This is TD Ameritrade Think or Swim platform, all right? And to have access to this, again, if you don't have access to it already, what you want to do is you want to go onto my channel and go onto any one of these videos, right? Like this one. And you want to go down to the description and here are the links right here. I always leave step-by-step directions on how to get started in the stock market. Now, you want to click on the second link right over here. And this will lead you to the TD Ameritrade website where you can sign up for free. All right, this is completely free to sign up and it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes. You want to make sure to have this on individual under most common, and this is the link to get signed up with it. Now, after you sign up with TD Ameritrade, which is free, all right, this would allow you to download their Think or Swim platform and to log into it, all right? And the link to that is the third link right over here, which will lead you to this page right here. It says download Think or Swim desktop now, all right? And this is the link for Windows users, and this is the link for Mac users along with the Linux users. Again, this takes less than 15 minutes to have and to be ready for the next steps that I'm about to show you. All right, now after you sign up with Think or Swim and you open up Think or Swim and you logged in, what you want to do next, again, this is how you find the best stocks to invest in. You want to click on scan at the very top, and you want to add some criteria to this. We're going to scan for these stocks. All right, the first thing that you want to do is to click on add filter, and then you want to do a stock filter, and you want to change this thing to the mark. I like to use the mark. All right, and you want to make sure that this is set to, I like to do 20 bucks. You can do it, you can do 20 bucks, you can do lower if you want to. I personally do $20, and the maximum I just leave it blank. All right, now what you want to do is add another filter for options. Right now, the reason why I clicked on the option filter is to get rid of all of the penny stocks. Like the majority of penny stocks, the stocks that are under $5 and have a bunch of booms and busts, right? The majority of them don't have an option chain, and they don't have a consistent upgrowth. They don't have a track record that shows consistent recovery after every single drops, right? So that's why you're gonna have that criteria on there for the option. And what you want to do next is click down here and go all the way down to volume right there and set the minimum to exactly 500. And the next thing to do is to add another filter and to add another option filter. Now this one is going to filter for the open interest of the contracts. All right, we did the volume for the contracts, right? But now we're gonna do the open interest of the contracts, and you can set it at 500 as well. I like to set mine at 1,000. All right, I like to set mine at 1,000, and I leave these blank. I leave these completely blank. Now the last filter to add for this scanner, which will really put all of this together, we're going to add a study filter. All right, and for this study filter, we're going to go all the way down to the popular studies and go all the way to the right and go to the RSI scan. All right, and RSI, for those of y'all who are new to the market, it stands for Relative Strength Index. All right, now this one right here is going to give us not just the best stocks in the market, but also the ones that are really, really oversold. So the next step is to leave this on 14, leave this on Wilder's, all right, and change this thing right here to less than, and we want to have it less than 39, all right, and also change this thing from daily to weekly. All right, now the range of the RSI, it goes from 100 to 0, so having it at 39 is a good point. If you want to set it lower, you definitely can, but just know that if you make it too low, the amount of stocks that this scanner is going to give you are also going to be smaller, right? So after you have this thing set up, you want to click on scan, and these are the results. These are the results for that specific scanner. The more looser you are with these criteria, the more stocks you will see. If you set this thing to $5, for example, you're going to see more stock pop up. But since I set it to $20, right, it's showing us only the really, really good stocks. Let me go all the way down to 15. All right, and then let's do scan. All right, so now as you can see, it increased it to 39. So after you have this thing all set up, you want to save this for as your tool for the future. Again, this video is not, the purpose of this video is not to tell you guys that we are at the bottom and the market is gonna go up. The purpose of this video is to give you a tool to get you ready for that. That way you can make the best investing decision for you when the time is right. All right. Now that you got this scan right here, you want to save it by clicking on this icon right here and go down to save, and save it as whatever you want. You can save it as great oversold stocks. All right, and then you can click on save. All right, and as you can see, again, one of the oversold stocks in the list is Apple. Apple is a very reputable company, right? It's over here. The market cap is $2 trillion, and we're going to move this list all the way to the top left, and the way to do that is by clicking on this little button. That way we can look at the charts. I want y'all to visually see what the scanner gives you. All right, so go all the way down to what you just created, which is great oversold stocks, and all of those stocks in the scan are going to move over here. That way you can just click on there and just go down and look at these stocks. All right, now I like to look at the bigger picture, because one of the criteria for great stocks, all right, is an uptrend after every fall. So we're going to see, I'm going to use Disney for this example, because Disney shows a great example for that. As you can see, it has a massive run right here, and then it goes down with the SPY, with the indices, and after it goes down, it tends to perform or outperform the overall market, which is really, really good. All right, it has a history of recovering after every sell-off that it previously had in the past. And as of right now, it's currently at the March 2020 lows right over here. Again, it could go a little bit lower, but again, the purpose of this video is to get you ready for the bottom, which may be within weeks, which may be within months, but at least you will have this tool. That way you are ready for the recovery. Again, I'm using Disney as an example for this. Another example that I can give you, I'm gonna give you PayPal as an example. All right, PayPal is another, this is a tech company. Again, massive sell-off. It's been down, it's been beaten down for quite some time now, and it's just been going sideways. Again, this is a very reputable company. To me, do your own research. Again, for those of y'all who want more information on these companies that you see in this list, right? Here's one way to look at it. You can go on the Analyze tab and go on the fundamentals. That way y'all can look at how the company is growing, right? And if you scroll all the way down, you can see the financials of the company, and you can compare these numbers on how the company has grown in the last 5 years and how it's been doing over time. All right, So most of the information you need as an investor is in Thinkorswim, which is why I like using Thinkorswim. If you want more information, definitely go on the specific website of the companies, right, and look at their investor tab. That way you can see more of you can see more detailed information than what Thinkorswim has given you right over here. All right. And that is pretty much the end of the video. Again, if you found this video helpful, if you liked the video, definitely demolish that like button. Feel free to share it as well. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma for PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.